Hey, Google's been telling me you've been looking for information about Daybreak, so I'm here to give you some answers. Let's get into it. So right behind me, you've got Oquirrh Lake, which is the heart and soul of the first phase of Daybreak. So Daybreak started in 2002, and so the HOAs associated with Daybreak do keep things up like this amazing plaza, like the lake behind me, like the soda row behind you, which is the retail and restaurant corridor within this existing area of Daybreak. A lot of the neighborhoods also have a lot of open space, green space, play, parks, play equipment for kids. There's a lot of trails. There's thousands of miles of bike trails, running trails. You can also rent boats and paddle boards here for the lake and the new water course in the second phase of Daybreak. So there's a lot of things that your money for the HOA can go towards. One of the most searched terms is how much is the HOA at Daybreak. It can be as low as $140 a month for that base HOA fee. It can be upwards of $300 and a little bit over $300 a month, depending on the home you live in and the neighborhood you live in. Those HOA fees will change depending on the areas you are at in Daybreak. So a question that you also are coming up with is, can everyone use the Oquirrh Lake? And being that the Oquirrh Lake is owned by Daybreak and the HOA of Daybreak, it's not a public lake for anyone to use. It's private for the HOA paying residents of Daybreak. So if you do live in Daybreak, feel free to use it anytime. Again, they've got paddle boards, they've got kayaks that you can rent, make a day of it. You can hang out by the beaches around the lake, feed the ducks, sit out here, enjoy. There's plenty of trails to run around and bike around the entire lake and then in through the communities within Daybreak. So no, the public can't use it, but yes, it is an amazing lake to use if you are a resident here in Daybreak. So is Daybreak a city? And no, it is not. It is a master plan community, beautifully walkable, really pedestrian friendly, but it is its own community. The municipality that Daybreak resides within is South Jordan. So that is the city that Daybreak lives within. Daybreak is its own entity and community, has a great spirit of place, great community. They really have it all as far as the University of Utah has a hospital out here. There's a Huntsman Cancer Institute out here. There's a VA hospital out here. There's countless amenities like the elementary school, the middle school, the high school, retirement communities within Daybreak. They really do have it all. The B Stadium is moving out here. So a lot of things happening within Daybreak, but no, it's not its own city. There are currently about 13,000 homes in Daybreak, and the median age of those homes spans from 2002 to 2023 because they're still building. So there are a lot of existing neighborhoods and homes, but there's also a lot of brand new homes and developments. What I really like is the community is really fun. There's a lot of sense of spirit and happiness of place. See right behind me, people really get into the spirit of Halloween and all the holidays. So Halloween, Easter, Christmas, people really go all out, and it's really fun because you can actually just walk the neighborhoods. You don't have to get in your car and drive to specific neighborhoods. So if you live within Daybreak, you can just go walk around the different communities, the different neighborhoods, the different parks, the different open spaces, and see what your competition is doing so that you can one-up them. It's super fun. I really love it. It's a great place to be pedestrian and just be outside and engage in community and hang out with your neighbors and one-up them. Who can beat this guy? So like I said, there's 13,000 homes currently built within Daybreak, and of those homes, 75% of them are owner-occupied. Only 25% are renters, which really adds to that spirit of place and the sense of belonging and community. It really strengthens that bond within people and neighbors. Really beautiful place. Great community members, really good people. You're probably wondering, how much is the average cost of a house out in Daybreak? So the median price of a home is $585,000. Obviously the homes right behind me on lakefront property are going to be quite a bit more, but just the average throughout the 13,000 existing homes and the new developments happening out near the water course, it's about $585,000. You can find things that are much above that in the $2 to $3 million. You can find things a little bit lower than that, the $300,000 to $350,000. So you could really support a wide variety of people here in a great community like this. What a great view, right? So a lot of you have asked, is Daybreak built on a landfill? And it wasn't built on a landfill, it was built on a recovered mine waste site. They did a lot of remediation with state officials and the EPA to remove toxic topsoil from the entire development and replace it with healthy topsoil. So with the remediation efforts, it was approved to live on, recreate on, grow vegetables and plants and all those things, so you can come live here, enjoy your best life, enjoy the views, and live wherever fits your budget within Daybreak. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, so Daybreak is one of the most popular neighborhoods and communities in Salt Lake, so rightfully so. You had a lot of questions about it. I hope I got to answer some of those questions for you today. I did really appreciate getting a walk around Oquirrh Lake and showing you some of the amenities that you get to love and appreciate when you're a resident here in Daybreak. If you do have further questions, please let me know in the comments. If you did like this kind of content, I am going to be doing a lot more videos of Daybreak and the surrounding communities, the surrounding amenities, the retail soda row, the new development out near the water course, and a lot more. So please do hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you're notified when my videos drop. And until next time, guys, peace, and I love you all.